Alright folks, this is my last video I'm going to be doing this week. This is one of the biggest videos I ever done because of the content that's involved. Now, I'm a big fan of having pretty much plenty of content online or wherever you can find the content and watch it for as long as you want, or for how long as the streaming service has it. But since 2010, let me give it around 2010, 2013 at the most, there has been a bundle load of streaming services, and recently I stumbled upon the jackpot. Now I will post the link to this site where they show all the listings for these streaming services, and you'll see why I titled my podcast episode the way it is, because there's way too many that do the same thing, and it'll be demise of one of them. So strap on. I'm gonna read a few of them. I put a brief summaries, but the rest I just put there because you already know the name by the value. The first one is Filio. It originated as a college internet service, mostly a service for the History Channel and documentary like History Channel, Discovery, Cooking Channel, HGTV. Founded in 2017, it's roughly it's like one of the cheapest ones you can find on that. You're not gonna find like movies, the news, stuff like that, just old stuff. The next one is Fubo TV. TV. It's a sports-centric streaming services, but it does not have ESPN or any of its chosen channels on there. So pretty much all the others like NFL, NHL, soccer, stuff like that, you can find on there, just not ESPN. The next one is YouTube TV, which is pretty much YouTube's premium service, whatever. I'd rather stick to the free service, if don't mind me asking. The next one is Hulu, which is owned by Disney. And this is a disclaimer right now. You will hear more Disney channels or Disney streaming services on here. Just a heads up so you know what's going on. Next one is DirecTV and Watch TV. Both are owned by AT&T. Whereas Watch TV is primarily entertainment, and DirecTV is pretty much all the other premium channels as well. Sorry about that. I'm trying to read all of these, and it's a hassle. XO, I believe it is XUMO. Is a completely free, and you can watch anything type of streaming services. So I don't know how they're doing it, but I don't think any service can be free unless it's illegal. And if it is, I'm not gonna go too much detail about it. The next one is LG TV, LG Channel Plus. So pretty much is a stream service. It's just catering to LG model TVs. So that's the only one I see on this list that's like that. So it's weird. Next one is TV Everywhere. It's TV on Go, which is exclusively on like mobile devices like iPads, tablets, your phones, stuff like that. Next one is NBC News Now. You know what it is, so I'm not gonna go too much detail about it. The sports channel, the sports streaming services are ESPN, NBA Live, NBA League Pass, NFL League Pass, NHL.tv, soccer, UFC, Fight Pass, I believe, the WWE Network, Bleacher Report, NBC Gold, MLB.tv, the Poker, Widow, and F1. Those are the ones I can find that I can put just to the sports category, and you understand what they are. The next one is Jinx. It's exclusively like esports content like tournaments, let's plays, streaming stuff like that, which is unique to me. Next one's to that is Amazon Prime, then YouTube, Outside TV, which is like YouTube but it's strictly for people for the outdoors, so outdoor stuff. Netflix, Disney Plus, you know what that is right now. Fandango, Yahoo Views or Yahoo Videos. It's pretty much where all of you Hulu's free content goes, and pretty much nobody knows about unless you dig deep into Yahoo's code or website, stuff like that. That's the first time I even know about it. And I used to watch Yahoo's videos, so that's something new to me. Next one from that is Crackle, which is Sony's exclusive streaming service. I sometimes watch their stuff on their website or on YouTube. Some of the stuff is good, some of it's not good. The next one from that is iTunes, of course, Google Play, Vizio, IMDb TV, which has like 300 movies or TV shows on there, stuff like that. Funimation, anime, cartoons, stuff like that, old stuff like that, which I like. The DC streaming services, which from what I hear people, it's not as up to par as other services, but I'll give it a chance somewhere in the future if they get like a free trial and stuff like that. Up, Faith and Family, Christian oriented streaming service, so you're not gonna see any blood, guts, and stuff like that. Just Christian stuff. Drama Fever, it's an Asian drama streaming service for like movies and TV shows. Laugh Out Loud, comedy. Broadway HD, pretty much Broadway plays, movies, stuff like that on there. From there, Urban Movie Channel, mostly like black people stuff and stuff like that. And it's like BET but just a streaming service and just more content, I think it is. HBO Now, AMC Premiere, Lifetime Movie Club, CBS All Access, the Hallmark Movie Now, Showtimes, Stars, Maxgoes, CWC. Okay, right now I'm pretty much thinking you guys are like, what the hell, man? You just spent 7 minutes listing all of those. And I will tell you this, I spent 20 minutes or more than that looking up all of these streaming services, and they all got something in common. They all got content, but at the same time, they all have a fault. You cannot have these many streaming services and not think at least a few of them, give or take, probably 10, are going to either get shut down permanently, get absorbed into another existing streaming service, bought from an external company, so another company buy the library to theirs, or just pretty much become like a red focus on somebody's annual reports and stuff like that. Me, I am a simple person. I don't use any streaming services except YouTube, and that's mostly for like old content owner, like what is it, like modern Marvels, wrestling content, some old anime, cartoons, stuff like that, video game news, tech news. I go to like Daily Motion for older and sometimes other hidden content that you can't find on YouTube. But you understand what I'm getting to. There's way too many streaming services out there. Some of these can be condensed into at least 2 or 3 services at max for one company. Disney alone has on that list, I think maybe 3, 4, 5. streaming services, and you can condense all of those into one. You shouldn't geo lock them because it make more sense that way. It actually doesn't. All it does is cost you more money. That's the issue that some of these companies don't understand, especially Disney, who is coming off what I'm not sure is like a record year. This can be like a loss due to buying Hulu. Some of the movies failing. Galaxy Edge is not doing so well. Stuff like that. And for me, you need to keep it simple. Now, if you like Crackle is owned by Sony, I'm fine with that because Sony has some decent movies, and it's locked to one service. They're not going out to make like 3 different services. They only have one. Disney has more than that. When you also factor in ESPN, which they own, ESPN has like I think 1 or 2 on the list or so. And it's just crazy stuff like that. For me, these services, they're good for right now. Give everybody like a competition who can provide the best content and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's gonna be a detriment. It is gonna be something like Patreon. It's gonna turn into Patreon, where you gotta constantly pay just to get even like watch one TV show. Whereas if you watch it on YouTube or like on the free site, you can watch it free and you can go back to it as long as it's up there or you download it. To which I agree with both of them. But yeah, with these streaming services, it's just way too much. I know a few people that subscribe that pay monthly for I think like 2 or 3, and I'm not doing that. Even if I got enough money to pay my rent, pay my bills and stuff like that, there's no way in heck I'm going to be spending any like $20 on the streaming services unless it gets me all the channels, all the movies that I can think of and stuff like that. But you're not gonna get that because there's so many eggs in one basket that so many people want to start their own streaming services to capitalize on what Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, and a few other companies are doing. But it's going to get to a point where it's going to be an oversaturation of the market, and it is going to flounder. I know for a fact, for me, CBS and all those big news stations, they don't need a streaming service because it's just news. I know there might be like probably 10%, no, 90% of their target audience is pretty much the elderly or people are close to that and retiring. They just want to watch the news. For me, I'm fine with that. You just want to watch the news. But if you're trying to cater to like a broad market, you're not gonna bring in like young people, because young people don't want to watch the news, because the vast majority knows that you can get the news through social media and Googling or going through the search engines to find this information. And some of these channels are not needed. Like an outdoors channel, it's cool and all, but I don't think that many people are gonna pay attention to it. But if they are, that's a good thing right there. That's all I can say right now about that, because everything's different. It's just way too crazy. And like Yahoo, they're founding right now, and for me, I don't think Yahoo should be trying to do what everybody else is doing, because they're pretty much at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to the search engines and stuff like that, and they really need to stop. YouTube, for a fact, I think YouTube, they need to get their algorithm fixed before they do anything else, because right now it's just too many issues going on with YouTube. People getting demonetized for saying keywords, I know Twitch was on that streaming list, but I don't consider Twitch like a major threat because of all the issues that's going on with Twitch and all the hypocrisy and stuff like that. And for me, as a gamer, I went to Twitch to stream games. I'm not there to watch half-naked women sit there and bastardize the platform and the people who go to there to watch gamers get chastised because we don't want to fund their lifestyles. I'm happy Mixer's coming up and people are not watching Mixer enough, but there's a very wonderful site that I recommend people going to. But yeah, man, there's way too many streaming services. The Hallmark Channel and Lifetime, those two can be condensed into like at least one or two, not like one service, and they can share between like a joint venture between both companies. You throw an AMC in there, perfect. Those three right there, perfect for each other. IMDb, they really don't need one, like, cause they're owned by Amazon. You can easily move that to Amazon Prime. That shouldn't be its own little thing, cause it's stupid. That's waste of money. Broadway, I really don't see why Broadway even needs a streaming services at this point, because not many people go to Broadway. When they do, it's not like they're bringing enough money to warrant that streaming service. And I have a feeling it's just going to be closed in like in the next 5 years or so. So I'm not worried about it. AMC, man, AMC, I think they got it right because they're one of the largest movie theater franchises in the world, I believe. And no, just in the United States. And I really don't get how they have a place in the market, even because they don't own any movies or any franchises. And if they do, I accept that I'm wrong, but I can't think of any franchises they own. But it is what it is. They just want to get their feet in the puddle and see what happens. Stars, Showtimes, Max, I understand those guys been in the market for a long time, so I'm not going to put them down because they have a very strong base due to like Game of Thrones and shows like that on their respective platform. Fandango and IMDb, those can be fused into one joint venture streaming services. You don't need two of those. One is just a movie database. The other is just where you buy tickets. Put that into one, you're fine. Don't need two separate ones because it causes too much issue. YouTube, I listed it twice on here. It should be under one thing, but YouTube gotta make money somehow. TV everywhere you go. I can see that being a important feature because so many people are on the go nowadays that they don't have computers or time to like sit down and look up stuff on the streaming site. So I can understand that one right there. CNBC and related news streaming services, we don't need those unless you like radio or you're really into the news, which not many people are. LG doesn't even need streaming services because what content do they own? And if it's pretty simple. It's going to be like to their movie, their TV model. So it's like, whoopie-doo. Why do you need it? They just waste the money right there. And like Watch TV and Direct TV, AT&T can just merge those into one and make like Watch TV Direct, something like that. Merge that into one and keep it simple. What AT&T is doing is making two streaming services, and that's gonna cost a lot of money to keep both of them up and going. But yeah, that's the video, guys. Usually I feel like I've been going like 30 minutes in these videos, but this one, it's gonna be roughly 20 minutes, 21 minutes long. You can hear I'm losing my voice right now. Got a drink because I knew this would be a very long episode, but yeah, guys, I thank you. Sorry for the noise in the back. Cats like to run around as soon as I start recording. But yeah, this is the last video I'm gonna be doing for the week because this one was the longest one and one took more time to do due to I had to do some research. So if you like this video, once I put it up there, please like, subscribe, share, talk about it in the comment section. Be civil, be kind. Don't criticize. Don't insult. Don't put down people just because they don't like the same service you like, because everybody's different and that's what's unique about the world. But I like to say, guys, thank you for listening to this episode of BlastBoxx TV entertainment video. Remember, as always, guys, stay out of the blast radius. You might just get burned.